सान्द्रानन्दावबोधात्मकमनुपमितं कालदेशावदिभ्या निर्मुक्तं नित्यमुक्तं निगमशतसहस्रेण निर्भास्यमानम् अस्पष्टं दृष्टमात्रे पुनः उरुपुरुषार्थात्मकं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं तत्तावत् भाति साक्षात् गुरुपवनपुरे हन्त भाग्यं जनानाम् अग्रे पश्यामि तेजो निबिडतरकला यावली लोभनीयं पीयूषाप्लावितोऽहं तदुतरे दिव्यकैशोरवेशं तारुण्यारम्भरम्यं परमसुखरसास्वाद रोमाञ्चिताङ्गैः आवीतं नारदाद्यैः विलसदुपनिषत् सुन्दरी मण्डलैश्च
Gurupavanapure Hantabhagyam Janana. Bhattatri, after having lavishly described the lineages of Priyavrata, Uttanapada, then we had Devahuti, Prasuti. He takes us through the geographical division of certain regions of the earth, considers Ilavarta region as the center and goes around east, west, north, south, and then says who are all the ones who are propitiating Bhagavan from those regions. He continues. Kinchottareshu kurushu priyaya dharanya samsevito mahita mantranuti prabhedaihi damshtragra grishta ghanaprishta garishta varshma tvam pahi vignanuta yajna varaha murte. Kimcha Yajna Murte, O Yajna Varaha, the one who is in the form of a Yajna, Vignanuta, the one who is being praised by the enlightened ones, Tvam Damshtragra Grishta Ganaprishta Garishta Varshma Samsevitaha, the one whose body is so huge, the one who has got the body's color, which is akin to that of dark rain-bearing clouds, and the one whose tusks rub the skies. You are Mahavaraha Sputapadmalochanaha, says Vishnu Purana. Garishta Varshma Samsevitaha Priyaya Dharanya. By the one through your consort, your Dharmapatni, you lifted Mother Earth. Udhritasi Varahena Krishnena Shatabahuna Mahita Mantra Nuti Prabhedaihi. The one where the mantras and stotras are being sung, where in Uttareshu Kurushu Pahima, Uttareshu Kurushu Pahima, the one which is in a region called Uttarakuru, which is north of Hiranmaya region. We have discussed Hiranmaya. North of that is Uttarakuru. You are stationed there as Yajnavaraha Murti. Why don't you protect me? Why is this word Varaha accompanied with Yajna? Because in Varaha Avataram, we have seen that the rishis praise Varaha's body as the very personification of Yajna. So this is the mention here. Uttareshu Kurushu Pahimam, he says. Next. Yam yam disham bhajati kim purushakhya varshe samsevito hanumata dridha bhakti bhaja sita bhirama paramatma bhuta rupashali ramatmakaha parilasan paripahi Vishnu. Hey Vishnu, the one who pervades everywhere and everything, tvam parilasan ramatmakaha. You are shining in the form of Rama. Sita Bhirama Paramatma Bhuta Rupashali, the one who is most pleasing and wonderful to Sita. Samsevitaha Hanumata, the one who's being worshipped by Hanuman. He says, Hanumata samsevitaha dridha bhakti bhaja, the one who is of unswerving devotion, who doesn't even go left or right. His devotion is ekagra chittam. Dridha bhakti bhaja kim purushakhya varshe, in a region called Kim Purusha. Bhajati Disham Yamyam, which is situated south of Ilavarta, Paripahimam. Thereby you have to protect me. So I do propitiate you, the one who is found as Ramachandra Murti. Please protect me. In that particular region you are being praised so well, he says. So Rama, Vibhavavataram, comes into picture. Next comes the shloka. Shri Naradena Saha Bharata Khanda Mukhyaihi Tvam Sankhya Yoga Nutibhihi Samupasyamanaha Akalpakalamiha Sadhu Janabhirakshi Narayano Narasakha Paripahi Bhuman. He begins the very verse with Shri Narada. If you remember, when we had the experience of Dhruva Charitram in Narayaneeyam, we came across Narada Maharshi coming and describing the great attributes of Bhagavan and the Bhagavatottama Dhruva to his father Uttanapada. It is there as well, he says Shri Naradena. Why this Shri Narada? Because Shri Matvam, when you add that Shri, it means prosperity, it means knowledge, it means something which is very auspicious. So Narada Maharshi in our dramas, in our movies, is generally regarded as a person who goes like a media person, journalist, place after place, creating fights. But it is not so. Narada Maharshi is the very personification of prosperity and knowledge. That is why Naram Dadati Iti Naradaha, the one who bestows knowledge, is called Narada. Srimad Ramayanam begins with a conversation of Valmiki Maharshi with Narada. Tapaswadhyaya niratam tapasvi vagvidambaram naradam paripapracha. So, Bhattatri very diligently uses the prefix Shri. So, he says, Shri Naradena. What happened to the Shri Naradena? He says, He Bhuman, Ihatvam, in this place, He Bhuman, Narayanaha Narasakhaha. That Narayana, who is the friend of Nara, Sadhu Janabhi Rakshi Akalpakalam. Akalpakalam, till the end of the Kalpas. Sadhu Janabhi Rakshi, the one who is meant to protect his devotees. Samupasyamanaha, he is being praised and worshipped. Upasyamanaha, Samupasyamanaha, being praised and worshipped by all these people, including Shri Naradena Saha, including Shri Narada Maharshi, others to worship, Bharata Khanda Mukhyaihi, by the leading devotees of Bharata Varsham. There is this great composer in Dakshina Bharatam called as Tyagaraja Swami. He says, Parama Bhagavata Mauni Varsha Shivibhakara Sanaka Sanandana Dhigisha Surakim Purusha Kanaka Kashipu Suta Narada Tumburu Pavana Sunu Bala Chandra Dhara Shuka Saroja Bhavabu Suravarulu Parama Pavanulu Ghanulu Shashvatulu Kamala Bhava Sukhamu Sada Nubhava Mugakayendero Anubhavulu Andariki Vandanamulu Yendero Mahanubhavulu. This is in the language called Telugu. Yendaro Mahanubhavulu. There are so many such great devotees to Bhagavan. Who are they? I will list a few of them. Parama Bhagavata Mauni, all the Munis. Varashashi Vibhakarasa Sanaka Sanandana. Vibhakara Sanaka Sanandana. Dhigisha, of all the Diks. Kim Purusha. Kanakaka Shipu Suta, which is Prahlada. Narada. Tumburu. So he started with Shashidhara. Parama Bhagavata Mauni Varashashi Vibhakara Sanaka Sanandana. So he gives the list. So Shri Narada is a part and all the devotees are a part. That is why Bhattatri says Shri Naradena Saha Bharata Khanda Mukhyehi Sankhya Yoga Nutibihi Paripahi. Sankhya Yoga Nutibihi. People who are very good in Sankhya and Yoga systems. Paripahi. You have to protect me. Then प्लाक्षेर्करूपमयि शाल्मलइन्दुरूपं द्वीपे भजन्ति कुशनामनि वह्निरूपं क्रौञ्चेऽम्बुरूपमथ वायुमयं च शाके त्वां ब्रह्मरूपमयि पुष्करनाम्नि लोकाः अयि लोकाः भजन्ति त्वां we worship you arkarupam plakshe in the plaksha place we worship you as sun arkarupam indurupam shalmale in shalmala we worship you as the moon indurupam vanhirupam kushanamani dvipe in an island called Kusha we worship you as a vanhi fire. Then he says amburupam kraunche as in the form of water in a place called krauncha Vayumayam Shake Atha Ai in the form of air in Shaka, which is a Dvipa, and He Bhagavan Brahmarupam Pushkara Namni Cha. In Pushkara, you are being worshipped as Brahma. So these are the places which are mentioned, these are the Dvipams, and correspondingly what he is worshipped as Surya, Chandra, Agni, Vayu, Brahma, and so on. So these are the list of places that Bhattatri gives. सर्वैर् ध्रुवादिभिर् उडुप्रकरैर्ग्रहैश्च पुच्छादिकेष्ववय वेश्वभिकल्प्यमानैः त्वं शिंशुमार वपुषा महतामुपास्यः सन्ध्यासुरुन्धि नरकं मम सिन्धुशायिन्. हे सिन्धुशायिन्, the one who resides in the Milky Ocean, Tvam upalakshitaha shimshumara vapusha. You are being worshipped or envisioned as Simsumara. When we go up the words, Simsumara is either a water animal that looks like a snake and then is spoiled, or some say it is a dolphin, some say it is a crocodile. In whichever form that is being worshipped, Simsumara vapusha abhikalpyamanaihi sarvaihi uduprakaraihi. Then you are being worshipped as a galaxy, a constellation of stars. Druvadivihi cha grahaihi, like Dhruva and the other planets, the grahas that we see. Puchadikeshu avayaveshu. So Puchadikeshu. So when we imagine that Shimshumaram, we have to imagine the limbs and the tail. Then he says Upasyaha. Then we meditate you in that form. Mahatam Sandhyasu. Then how are you? This form, whatever we have described, is being thought over, envisioned in 3 sandhyas. Pratas Sandhya, Madhyanikam and Sayan Sandhya. So he says Mahatam Sandhyasu. In all the 3 sandhyas, Rundhi Mama Narakam. So thereby you will remove all my sufferings if I worship you in the form of Shimshumara in all the 3 sandhyas. Then he says, Patala Mula Bhuvisheta Tanum Bhavantam Sheshatanum Bhavantam Lokaika Kundala Viraji Sahasra Shirsham Nilambaram Dhritahalam Bhujaganganabihi Jushtam Bhaje Haragadan Guruge Hanatha Aham Bhaje Bhavantam Sheshatanum. Aham Bhaje, I worship you. What? Bhavantam Sheshatanum. You as a form of Adishesha. So Bhagavan is being worshipped as Adishesha. Patala Mula Bhuvi. At the bottom of the Patala Loka, Lokaika Kundala Viraji Sahasra Shirsham. The one having 1,000 hoods and the one who's shining and resplendent with the ear pendant. Nilambaram Dhritahalam. The one who's sporting a blue garment. Dhritahalam. You are carrying a plow. So it kind of, from Adishesha, from his 1,000 hoods, we move to Nilambaram, blue garment, which means we are moving closer to Balarama, because Balarama is Sankarshana and Adishesha Avatara. Dhritahalam, Jushtam, Bhujaga, Anganabhihi, being worshipped by the serpent woman. Hey, Guru Gehanatha, Haragadan, thereby remove all my ailments. Only if you remove my ailments, I will be able to worship you thoroughly. So he prays to the Lord of Guruvayur by mentioning all these descriptions, where all people are worshipping him, in which regions, in what form. So Bhattatri takes us through, like a globe trotter, we have traveled along with him to all these regions.
कल्याणरूपाय कलौ जनानां कल्याणदात्रे करुणासुधाब्दे कंवादिदिव्यायुधसत्कराय वातालयाधीश नमो नमस्ते। नारायण 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 नारायण